If you're new to Deception Bytes, hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to hit the bell to be notified of future videos. If you wish to support the channel, the links are in the description below. Now, fasten your seatbelt. Here we go. Okay guys, I'm back and it is Friday, January 18th and it's 8:21 p.m. Eastern Time. And someday, just for the fun of it, I'm going to go back through all my videos that I discarded and I'm going to do a bloopers because sometimes, I don't know why, but I get started and then I go into this joking and I always end up discarding it. But someday I'm going to do a bloopers. Just for you people that have bizarre senses of humor. So I wish you could have been privy to the joke that I just told. It was really quite bad. But anyway, there we go. Let's get into some Q-related news because we can and because there's no Q. Well, there is a Q, but Q has not posted recently, so we have to make our own fun, right? And what's more fun than traipsing through the news, holding hands and skipping and singing Kumbaya? That's what we're going to do. Maybe not all of those things, but anyway, this is something quite arresting. Donald J. Trump, I will be making a major announcement concerning the humanitarian crisis on our southern border and the shutdown tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. live from the White House. So this is interesting. He is going to be making a major announcement tomorrow at 3. So wonder what that could be. Personally, I think that it's going to be that they're going to call whatever. And I mean, we're already in a state of emergency, but I think he's going to build the wall. Personally, I think that it's high time that he did. It's just going to go stretch on and on and on and on. And with the new caravan coming, of course, it is a major crisis, no matter what the Democrats seem to feel or how they seem to feel about it. It's definitely a crisis. So that's good news as far as I'm concerned, because it gives us something to look forward to in terms of perhaps we will see an end to this shutdown. All right, now let's go look at Pelosi. It's going to be a Pelosi Palooza tonight. Say that 10 times fast, or don't. All right, Pelosi confronted, stutters through response to reporters, repeats crackpot claim that Trump endangered her life. Well, it sounds about right. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi looked defeated Friday afternoon when reporters confronted her over her outrageous claims Trump endangered her life by canceling her military flight, then allegedly leaked her commercial travel plans. Earlier Friday morning, Pelosi spokesman Drew Hamill accused President Trump of endangering Pelosi's life by leaking her commercial travel plans. Nancy Pelosi doubled down on those claims when confronted by reporters. We had the prerogative to travel commercially and we made plans to do that until the administration then leaked that we were traveling commercially, Pelosi told a gaggle of reporters. Watch Pelosi struggle through her wild accusations. Well, why wouldn't she struggle through her wild accusations? She struggles through everything. Yeah, okay. Nancy Pelosi on canceled COTO. We had prerogative to travel commercially and we made plans to do that until the administration then leaked that we were traveling commercially. And that was from her Twitter account. When asked if Trump canceled her trip as retaliation for her requesting the rescheduling of the State of the Union address, Pelosi said, "I would hope not. I don't think the president would be that petty. Do you?" A reporter then confronted Pelosi on her extraordinary claims that President Trump put members of Congress and other lives in danger, including her own. You're essentially accusing the President of the United States of endangering the lives of members of Congress and American troops. That's extraordinary, a reporter said to Pelosi. Pelosi waved her arms around as she stuttered her way through her response, doubled down, and said, "It's the way the State Department explained it to us." This is a fact. This isn't even an opinion, Pelosi added. Ooh, it's a fact and not opinion. You know, I would call her a butthole, but that would be an insult to buttholes everywhere. And she's not a butthole, because in my personal experience, buttholes are quite useful. There's a lot that you couldn't do without a butthole, you know. So I refrain from calling her that because, you know, I mean, she does make me want to poo my pants sometimes, but, you know, hey. A White House correspondent for the Daily Mail said senior officials told her it's a flat-out lie that the White House would leak information that would threaten American safety. So I don't know. Hopefully we have this video somewhere. I would like to see it. I know you would like to see it. And I bet you I can't get to it in this browser because this browser sucks. Let's go to, dang it, I wanted to see that. YouTube, Pelosi, Friday, flight canceled. I'm doing this for you guys because I know you want to see it. Okay. Let's see if we can find it. I want to find it, man. I want to make fun of her.
On this, the 27th day of the government shutdown, the president ordering Speaker Nancy Pelosi's military plane grounded.
President Trump writing Nancy Pelosi a pointed letter taking away the government plane she was going to use for her trip after she asked him to delay his State of the Union speech until after the government shutdown has ended.
Meanwhile, there is new movement in the Russia investigation. So let's get right to our D.C. Bureau Chief Ross Palumbo. He's live at the White House.
We're not going to get anything, you know. I want to see Pelosi, man. I want to see it. Okay, here's our final, let me see here. Do I have another browser? I thought I did. Shooby-doo-boo-boo. I guess not. Oh, here we go. Microsoft Edge. Let's try this. Let's try it in Microsoft Edge. Shall we? Sure we shall. I know you want to see it. Don't even pretend that you don't want to see it. Because I know you do. Maybe you've already seen it. Maybe you're laughing because you're thinking about the time that you saw it. And I want to be in on that. Why shouldn't I get to see it? There we go. Let's see if it'll work here. Come on, man. I feel so useless. It's not working. It's thinking about working. Here we go. I feel so much better now, don't you? Now, aren't you glad we waited? I know you are. Maybe not. Now, if it's not on here, I think I'm going to spit. Oh, here it is! Uh-huh. Patience is a virtue. Here we go. Maybe.
Do you view this as retaliation for your letter about the State of the Union?
I would hope not. I don't think the president would be that petty, do you?
You're essentially accusing the president of the United States of endangering the lives of members of Congress and American troops. That's extraordinary.
No, I'm just saying what the State Department reported to us.
So the State Department...
The State Department reported to us. That means that this is a fact. This isn't even an opinion. Anytime anyone
I have no idea what she's even saying.
In the presence of a high level, or any level of
There's the
congressional delegation in a region, you've heightened the danger.
I don't know. I have no idea what she said. Not only is it badly recorded, but I have no idea what she was talking about. She does mumble, and I don't mean that as a criticism of her. She does. I really don't think she should be in office because I do think that she has advanced stages of Alzheimer's. Well, I am accusing, I guess, because it's quite evident that she shows the signs of that. And I think that she should be at home, personally. But anyway. Alrighty. Let's see what this is. This is something else that's very interesting. Okay, now I found this talked about on another forum, and I just wanted to show you this. I don't know how true it is, but the Nancy Pelosi 7-day trip to Europe was in essence Nancy and 6 angry Democrats going to meet with angry NATO, angry at having to pay their fair share to plot the demise of Donald Trump. Why should POTUS authorize the Air Force to transport a mission of sedition? 2. Also, it wasn't just 7 angry Democrats. It was their extended families, too. 93 of them. We, the people, were footing the bill to fly 7 congressmen and 93 family members around the world. Yeah. 3. Isn't it interesting that Nancy Pelosi had all her children and all her grandchildren booked on that flight? If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone might have been running. 4, in any event, 7 congressmen leaving the USA while the government that they control a third of is shut down and 800,000 people are not receiving a paycheck as a result is sheer incompetence bordering on dereliction of duty. I would agree. Number 5, the American people are starting to clearly see the Democrats for what they are, self-absorbed, tyrannical leaders who have been disconnected from acting in the best interests of their constituents through corruption and elitism. The American people have awakened. I would say yes, we have. Now, that is very interesting. And if it's true, which I would not be surprised, that's quite appalling. Yeah, 93 family members we're paying out of taxpayers' money. Now, I can understand if it's the wife or the husband of a delegate. I understand that, but 93 family members? Wow. All right, let's go back. Now, I had to play this for you as well because I love me some Randy Quaid now. Oh, I do. Absolutely. I don't know what his story is. I know he has been messed around with by the deep state, big time. But I'm not sure what the whole story is there. I would like to know at some point, though. If you guys know what it was, I know he was really messed with, and they messed with his ability to make a living, even. So I'm not sure the whole story there. I remember hearing parts of it, and I remember feeling heart sorry for him because I did believe that something untoward had happened to him. But he is absolutely phenomenal, and he is so good at these Trump tweets that I don't think anybody can perform them like he does. And actually now when I hear when I see a Trump tweet and I'm hearing Randy Quaid's voice in my mind. So anyway, I got to play this for you. Hang on one second. I'm going to shut some of this down. Hopefully it will improve the computer's performance. All right.
Another big caravan headed our way. Very hard to stop without a war.
Love it. Simple. Another big caravan headed our way. Very hard to stop without a wall. But he takes that, he can just take those little words and just bring them to life. It's just awesome. Anyway. All right. Now, let's go to the next one. Here is Bill Mitchell and Charlie Kirk right beneath him. It's just so happened that it was in my feed that way, so I just clipped them out together. Bill Mitchell said, "Let me be perfectly clear. All day long, Democrats and the far-left media have been breathlessly discussing impeachment as our only option based upon an article from a reporter known for lying, which cites unknown sources with no physical evidence witnessed by no one. Wow. Yeah. We don't have journalists anymore. We don't. There are very few journalists actually performing journalistic duties anymore in this country, and in Canada, North America as a whole. There just aren't people doing the jobs of real journalists anymore. Most of the newspapers are owned. It's all down to the hands of a few people that own all these different outlets. So nothing's really free anymore. And we know because of the 4 a.m. drops that they're told what to report on. They're told what to say. And we can see that because we can change channels and every single one of them is saying the same thing, just maybe slightly different, or maybe not even slightly different. Maybe it's all the same. I've seen that too. So anyway, and then we have Charlie Kirk here, and he says, why is bacteria considered life on Mars, but a heartbeat is not considered life on Earth? That is a good question, isn't it? It's a very good question. Women are told that it is just a blob of tissue that breathes. Anyway, and here we have Bill Mitchell again. Hey, Speaker Pelosi, President Trump just won the $1 trillion trade war with China. What did you do today? She mumbled. A lot. All right. Now, let's take a look at this. I can't remember what this is. That should surprise no one. All right. Hang on here. Okay. Accept and close. I don't know why, and I just saw somebody's rear end there. I'm not sure exactly why somebody's rear end is right there, but hey, to each his own. Trump grounds all congressional air travel on government planes amid shutdown spat. The president remains locked in conflict with Democrats in Congress over his request for $5.7 billion in border wall funding. The dispute led to an impasse on the ongoing partial government shutdown. It is now the longest in U.S. history. The Trump administration has barred U.S. lawmakers from traveling on any government-owned and operated aircraft without explicit written approval from the White House Chief of Staff. ABC News tweeted a copy of the memo, which was released by Office of Management and Budget Acting Director Russell T. Vought. It says, in light of the current partial government shutdown, the president has asked me to direct the heads of all executive departments and agencies of the administration on new policies in support of legislative branch travel. Under no circumstances during a government shutdown will any government-owned, rented, leased, or chartered aircraft support any congressional delegation without the express written approval of the White House Chief of Staff, nor will any funds appropriated to the executive branch be used for any congressional delegation travel expenses without the express written approval. Written approvals. Talk about mumbling. What the heck? Departments and agencies shall continue to provide appropriate logistical and security support for such delegations. Further guidance following the shutdown will be forthcoming. And here we have a warning over here. See how ADD I am? I don't know what the deal is, but don't patronize a pachyderm. Man crushed to death trying to hypnotize an elephant. Well, there's a headline you don't see every day. And didn't want you to miss it. So anyway, so I guess, we already know this, but now it is extended apparently. Yeah. And there's a rear end for those of you that want to see one. There it is. I don't know. All right. Oh, yes. And then there's this from Canada. Okay, Canada is the most politically correct country ever. And it's pretty sickening because now a white comic has been banned from comedy nights due to cultural appropriation. Dreadlocks. Oh, they're racist. Did you know that if you are a white person and you have dreadlocks, you are a racist? Don't deny it. So, okay, any of you have dreadlocks and you're not black, take them out. Take them out now, or I don't know. I mean, if you're a comedian, you're not allowed to show up in Canada with dreadlocks, apparently. Not if you're a comedian. She was banned from participating in comedy events in Montreal, Canada, after organizers claimed his dreadlock hairstyle was inappropriate. It's a he, apparently. I couldn't tell from behind. I could just say the messy hair. I don't like dreadlocks. I really don't. I think anybody that I've ever been close in proximity to, with dreadlocks smells terrible. They have, I don't know why. Maybe it's just them. I don't know. But I don't like it. I think it is disgusting. But I will defend to the death somebody's right to wear that hairstyle if they so desire. It doesn't make them racist. It doesn't make them not racist. It doesn't make them anything at all. It makes them somebody that's wearing dreadlocks. Why we have to make something out of nothing, I don't know. We are just continually being incensed about something. It's unbelievable. I mean, I don't have that much energy to be mad at all these people for doing all these things. I don't have that much energy. I don't have that much hate in me either. I like to pretty much get along with people whenever it depends on me, anyway. So there you go. Dreadlocks. They're racist. Now, let's see what else. Oh, yes. Then there's this. And this is one of those things that you really don't want to be true, because thinking about it is just plain horrifying. I mean, literally. Yeah. I can't think of anything much more horrifying than that. Roger Stone warns of deep state coup to install Pelosi, then Hillary, as president. I'm too terrified to even talk. Really. Just the thought of that. Think of it. Think of Pelosi as president, and then Hillary. I mean, what Pelosi didn't destroy, Hillary would just come on in and destroy the rest of it. I don't know. How would we ever get through a State of the Union? Really? I don't know. Seriously, how would we? Political strategist Roger Stone says that the deep state is planning to remove both President Trump and VP Mike Pence from office so they can install Nancy Pelosi as president, as part of a coup that will eventually see Hillary Clinton return as president. Now, I can't take a lot of credence in this. I really can't. And one of the reasons is I've seen this around. This isn't the only news site or news source that is reporting this. It's Alex Jones, which I don't always believe everything that Alex Jones has to say, but I will defend his right to be able to say it and his First Amendment right. I don't necessarily see how this could even be viable, because I don't see how any thinking person, even the deep state, I mean, as twisted and nefarious as they are, they're not stupid. And putting Pelosi in a position like that would be stupid, because I think she's not even capable of being a puppet at I have a short in my wire, and it went off, and so did the camera. So let me. I love the expression it catches me in too. Anyway, let me see if I can get this back. Okay. Here we go. I'm back. Did you miss me? I know you did. I saw the little light go off on the camera, so I knew that it was my microphone, because for some reason, when my microphone shorts out, it shorts out my camera. So you can thank my little kitty for that. You can thank him. Where is, oh, he's sleeping like a little darling on the couch. Right over there is my couch, and he is all curled up like just the most darling little kitten you've ever seen. That little ball of destruction. So cute when he sleeps. Anyway, let's go back to where we were. We might have been done. I don't know. Maybe we are. I think we are. I think I've hit on all these things. I think I have. See, I fixed it for nothing. All right. Well, that's it for this evening, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the evening. And probably there's some other people that are more serious about giving the news. I don't know. I'm just in one of those moods tonight where I can't take myself too seriously. I guess having a health scare will do that to you. There's not that much worth it in life to get yourself so upset about. And we might as well laugh at some of this stuff because, Anyway, that's it for tonight, and I will talk to you guys soon. I hope I see you back. I hope I haven't lost half my viewers with this one video. But anyway, I will continue to hope that I'll see you again, because I've grown fond of you all. Really, I have. So, good night.